Hello and welcome to another gaming news special with myself and Marta. We have a rather interesting piece of news for you today on November 10th, which is rather dreary and rainy here in the good old England. And that is about the lawsuit that is currently being filed against Blizzard. Anyone who's interested in gaming, and more specifically multiplayer gaming, will know that Blizzard have had some rather troubling security issues of late. A few too many in some people's opinions, especially compared to how well they've done over the years at fighting back hackers and all that good stuff. But it looks like now is the time for all of those issues to bite them in the arse, as they are now being sued due to the increase on account compromises and August's rather messy BattleNet breach. And it also specifically targets the physical authenticators that have kind of been a staple for Blizzard for quite some time. In short, the suit alleges that Blizzard's recent authenticator requirements, for instance in order to use the real money auction house in Diablo 3, which obviously was touted as one of the main features of their game, constitute deception. In essence, they're claiming that you must purchase another product that's not disclosed until money's already traded hands. This quote coming up is directly from the lawyer that made this claim, so not any opinions of mine or anything like that. Blizzard requires all of its customers to establish accounts with its online gaming service Battle.net, but it fails to disclose to the consumers prior to purchase that they'll need additional products called authenticators to keep information stored in these accounts safe. Even though the company frequently receives complaints about accounts being hacked, it simply tells the customer to attach an authenticator to their account. Blizzard doesn't inform people about this requirement when they purchase the game, and that amounts to a deceptive trade practice. Basically, he's saying that everything you need to keep your money and accounts safe should be included in the box or incomplete with the digital download if that's how you get hold of it. The guys that are suing Blizzard claim that they've made 26 million from authenticator sales, which is not exactly small coins, as I'm sure you will agree. One of these goes for $6.50 on Blizzard's website, which is probably about, I don't know, £3. But the thing is, the thing where their argument tends to fall over, at least in my opinion, is that you can get a free mobile option. However, Blizzard admitted that these could potentially have been compromised earlier in the year. To make up for it, the suit demands damages, and Blizzard be barred from tacking an additional undisclosed cost to insecure security in the form of a post-point of sale authenticator. And weirdly enough, they also want to permanently prevent Blizzard from requiring Battle.net accounts for any game that's not an MMO. So far, Blizzard hasn't really offered any response to any of this, but to be honest, I don't think they were going to throw up their hands and be like, oh, you got me, okay, GG guys, you know. And their claims are a little bit weird, because, yeah, you can get the authenticator option if you want to, if you wish to have that extra piece of security just in case something bad does happen to your account or if someone tries to hack. You know, it's nice to have that extra little bit of security if you want it, but they're making it sound like it's 100% required, which it isn't really the case, because there is that free mobile option. However, you could argue, as they have, that that could be compromised through hacking and so on. But still, to make it sound like, oh my god, you must pay extra on top without them saying so, is while not a lie, is a little bit spinning the truth and bending it a little bit, at least from what I can understand. Obviously, I don't know what's going through their minds or anything like that, but it really seems like they're bending it just a little bit. They're also claiming that Blizzard didn't properly notify players regarding the August 2012 security breach, which, to be honest, is not exactly true. Blizzard did provide information to the public about the situation, explain what they were doing about it, and let players know how the incident had affected them, and the fact that no names, credit card numbers, or any other really important sensitive financial information was disclosed. They even sent letters out to players and a comprehensive FAQ related to the situation on their website. So it seems like they're really reaching on this one, to be honest with you. The security concerns for Blizzard do need to be addressed, do not get me wrong. I'm not saying Blizzard is perfect. All hail Blizzard. No, I'm not one of those people, don't worry about that. I'm more than willing to admit that yes, Blizzard has got some work to do on certain things, and this is one of them. And maybe charging people for a physical authenticator, is a little bit rinsy. But as I said, it's an extra precaution that you can choose to take if you so wish, and it can just be given to you digitally, or there's the free mobile option, as I've already said. It's just if you wish to have that unhackable physical item to know that you've got this last ditch defense against any hacking attempts, that's a personal choice that you make. And while they've made a lot of money from authenticator sales, they're not exactly charging a lot for them. $6.50 or about £3 is not exactly what I would call a king's ransom. And if you want to pay that little bit extra to fully secure your data, well, that's up to you. But while the security issues do need to be addressed 100% absolutely, and maybe the price needs to be brought down on the authenticators, or some other option needs to be given that isn't so expensive or easily compromised, like the mobile option, then yes, I would say they absolutely should do that. I agree with that 100%, that something needs to be done. But to be honest, this whole thing just smacks of greed, and that they're trying to rinse Blizzard for money, to be quite honest with you. This is not really the way to address these concerns, or to really get Blizzard to look at them seriously. All they're going to be focusing on is covering their asses and making sure they do not get taken to the cleaners by guys who seem to be bending some of the facts a little bit, and are obviously just trying to rinse them for cash, using rather interesting and sometimes weak arguments in my opinion. As I said, the Blizzard security concerns do need to be addressed, and maybe an alternative to the authenticators that isn't so easily compromised needs to be thought of. Absolutely, yes. They need to be done. But is this the way to do it? I would argue no, but that's just my opinion. As always, guys, do hit me up with your thoughts on this topic, what you think of the lawsuit, what Blizzard should do about it, not just about the lawsuit, but the security issues in general. What do you think is the right way to handle this? You guys know my opinion, you know Blizzard's opinion, you know the guys who are suing them's opinion, but I want to know what you think, as I always do. Definitely want to hear from you guys. But that's me done for this fairly short news video. I hope you found it entertaining and somewhat helpful. As always, please do check out our channel and our website at RedGamingTech.com. That would be very much appreciated. Anyway, enough of all that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.